In this video I get the MP3 Platinum Trophy and it was painful. We start the game off with some swimming to the surface and scaling the gulag. While killing some enemies, we make our way to the rappel section. We need to kill 12 enemies, which was decently easy, and we get our first trophy. We make our way to break out prisoner 762, who's actually Vladimir Makarov. Of course, we make our escape and die many times trying, but eventually manage to end the mission off. Laswell informs the boys that Makarov has escaped, and Price ain't having any of it, so they go to Urzikstan. Meanwhile, Pharaoh makes a little peaceful joyride with an old friend. And let's just say, it doesn't go so well. Meaning, we have our first open combat mission. We need to find some GPS trackers in the dock filled with Coney trying to steal grave stuff. We pick them up and place them on some cargo so we can track it for later. We end the mission off with decent ease. The boys make their way to a reactor with highly concentrated gas that Coney is trying to make weapons out of. We play as the captain himself.
Price, what do you got there?
I've got a coconut water. I wanted a coconut water, Simon.
We blow up some choppers for fun and make our way to the reactor, where we drop some guys from a platform and accidentally release the gas we were trying to capture. Our boy Price almost gets the World War II treatment, but Soap, the man himself, gives us a hand to safety. We almost die but manage to stay alive. We go help Farah secure some silly world-ending missiles. This mission is pretty fun, so I don't mind it. We take out the whole enemy base because Price is just a different breed. We snatch the keycard and make our way to the bunker. Meet up with Farah and find a missile, which is apparently about to launch, so we have 2 minutes to seal the bunker, or we just die. So the stakes are decently high. We seal the blast door, there were 2 more missiles that we just didn't know of. The missiles we just launched are heading to Orkov military base, where we play as Laswell, who's totally unaware of the warheads coming in our direction. We sneak to the base to assassinate this general for his keycard to enter the building. We meet up with Yuri, who gives us our intel. The warheads arrive and we need to escape, so we jump to the chopper and end the mission. We're just casually sitting on a plane when a random dude gives us a jacket. I don't really know why, cause I wasn't cold. Apparently that's some explosives because it went boom and everybody died. We go as Farah to the crash site. And guess what? It's another open combat mission. We use a device to get our intel on what really happened, so we don't get frames. After trying 50,000 times, we finally get all the intel, and we end that stupid mission by rescuing Alex. The boys get some flashback to the previous time they captured Makarov in Verdansk. We go to their stadium, where a lot of civilians are getting killed by Coney dressed as cops and medical experts. We make our way through the mission and see Makarov crash. What an absolute dummy. We escort him and bully him to the exfil, where we get greeted by Ghost and Shepard, triggering some severe PTSD. There are some more boom booms, and we almost kill Makarov, but Price holds us back. What a goofy little guy. We infiltrate his mansion, owned by a rich affiliate of Makarov. We assassinate this guy for his keycard that leads us to activating this terminal, opening a bunker door. We got our needed info and head to Melina for some info, and other stuff. We massacre everybody in the mansion and do some intense interrogation. She gives nothing until we threaten stealing her money. Melina spills more tea than the British average consumption rate and reveals Makarov's info stock. We play at gas, making his way to the top of the building after some extreme parkour. We meet up with Price and try capturing Makarov's second in command. He runs and hides, but after killing what feels like the entire militia, he managed to capture him.
I can see his mouth moving from here. Shut him up.
After even more backup shows up, we extract by flying away. It was pretty fun. Finally, we're back to a standard cult mission. We get intel that Coney's convoy is escorting some prisoners. So, we crash the party with some fireworks and secure the prisoner. And guess what? It's the bald eagle himself, Shepard. We debate on killing or sparing him, and decide he could get us some intel. After some unwanted romantic tension, we head to the exfil, but it's interrupted by, guess what? More Coney! After some more genocide and crossing the ice lake, the chopper finally arrives, so we leave. Cora Dam is our final open combat mission, where we play as Ghost. Makarov's trying to make a dam go boom to flood Verdansk, but we don't really like that, so we need to disarm them. After we disarm our fourth and final bomb, we get rescued by our chopper and fly to an even worse mission. Task Force 141 and Shadow need to work together to secure Makarov's chemicals. The worst part, it's a gunship mission. Yeah, not much to say. We did kill a singular guy with a missile for another trophy. We secure up to game for it and head back. We get a lead that Makarov's in London. We place 3 different operators, starting as soap channel Black Hat hacker, then as ghost scrubbing on some CCTVs, and then a spy trying to dismantle the bombs Makarov's planted in the subway tunnels. After killed many times, we make it to our objective. Soap helps us dismantle the explosives when Makarov arrives.
Take this to hell with you, Captain. Never bury your enemies alive.
I'm destroyed. We dismantle the bombs and say our last goodbyes. After, Price is still not done. We track down Shepard and put him in his grave. Finally, inner peace. We also get 2 trophies for beating the game on veteran and just beating the game. Now, we go get the miscellaneous trophies and all the collectibles. We get no such thing as too many for using all armaments in open combat missions. Gearhead for collecting all weapons and field upgrades in open combat missions. Dialed in for customizing our loadout in every open combat mission. Sample platter for using 5 different armaments in open combat missions. And bulletproof for finding all armor plates in open combat missions. Now for the mission specific ones. We get floater and precious cargo hitting this nasty ass jump. We get Icon shotgun, happy dry turning off and on, yellow hat trick, high wire act, and that's one way to do it in mission reactor. Shot blocked in flashpoint, things you'll notice in oligarch, elevator out of order in high rise, snow angel in frozen tundra, hitchhiker, frequent flyer, and hey catch in Gorodam. So finally, we're done with the campaign. Now, the zombies. The zombies. Oh man, it's gonna be a grind. We've got 14 trophies, which is doable. Or so I thought. We begin with some basic ones. Ride-off for getting 500 kills with an insured weapon. Hired gun for completing 20 contracts. Back from the dead for reclaiming our gear from a tombstone. You can pet that dog for petting a hellhound. And so it begins after our first exfil. The real grind begins now. There are 4 miscellaneous trophies that are pretty easy to get. The first step, Helpful Stranger, Perkaholic, and Seeing Red. Then, 2 grind trophies. Gravestones for killing 100 zombies with a vehicle in one singular deployment. And Slaughterhouse for killing 50,000 zombies. It took many hours to get this one, but I'm pretty proud of it. And last but not least, our story trophies. And oh man, it was a straight pain. Probably the worst experience I ever had with this game. Conqueror for being a warlord, One Against All for beating Orcus in a 6-man squad, and the End for completing Act 3, which grants us our imaginary platinum trophy, because this game doesn't even have one. But still, it was a grind. So if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and comment your opinion on this video. And goodbye!